there was a man. He was a traveler. And this traveler was going through the field one day. And out of nowhere, he sees a tiger. So, like most of us, the man takes off. I mean, he's just running as fast as he can away from the tiger. But when he takes off, the tiger takes off right behind him. So now he's running and the tiger is running right behind him. And then the man sees a pit and he sees a long vine hanging right over the pit. And this vine is attached to a tree. So the man jumps onto the vine away from the tiger. He's safe. But then the man looks down into the pit right at the bottom of the vine. And what does he see? Another tiger waiting to eat him. So he looks up, he sees a tiger. He looks down, he sees a tiger. He doesn't know what to do. Well, then he looks up on the branch to where the vine is hanging from, because he feels something shaking on the vine. And he notices that there are two mice chewing away at the vine. So in this moment, the man looks up, he sees the mice. He looks up to the side, he sees the tiger. He looks down, he sees the tiger. And then he looks right to his side to another vine, and he sees a strawberry. The man picks the strawberry. He eats the strawberry, and it is the sweetest strawberry that he has ever had in his life. We don't really think about death enough. We're afraid of it. We bury it in the recesses of our minds because we don't like to think about the idea of not existing. It's terrifying. So we completely ignore it. But we ignore it at our own detriment. Because when you think about a funeral, there's a beauty in funerals. When you go to funerals and you're there with your family and your community and your loved ones, everybody feels and they know this fact that everything ends. And because they feel it and because they know it in that moment, they appreciate each other. They appreciate their family, friends, loved ones. They appreciate their connections. They appreciate the fact that they have a limited amount of time. And so in that moment, they start to talk about what they can do to make sure that they stay closer, to make sure that they can enjoy the sweetness of life. And then they leave the funeral. Some time passes, and they forget. And we bury death back into the recesses of our mind. The reason why the strawberry was so sweet is because the man understood that he had a very limited amount of time, and he also understood what was important. When you keep death in mind and you don't choose to ignore it, you can enjoy life. You can truly enjoy life for the sweetness that it is. Ups and downs, lefts and rights, good and bad, joy and pain. You can enjoy all of life and all of its wonder and its sweetness because you know that it's just a ride. in that it's a ride that will end. There's just a lot of things that don't matter anymore when you take that into consideration. A lot of the stresses that you have, a lot of the pain that you hold on to, a lot of the anxiety and the fears that you have, they tend to dissolve when you realize that it's all just a ride. It's all just a ride. And at some point, the ride will end. It's scary, but it's beautiful and it's necessary. That's how you enjoy your life. Accepting the fact that it will end.